Hey everyone, LeafGreen here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle for once with my good friend.
SolarPrimal here.
And you might see that there's something interesting about this battle, and the reason for that is that we're using our teams that were used in our LPs of FireRed and LeafGreen.
Yes, figured might as well, why not?
Exactly, send our teams out with a blaze of glory.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you saw here, Solar started out with his Nidoking. It was kind of a slightly bad start, but that's only because I predicted it, to be honest, because this is like our second attempt at recording.
Yes, because you discovered something interesting, didn't you?
Oh, yes. Who knew you could run away from trainer battles on Wi-Fi?
Oh, yes.
That's stupid. Anyway. But then eventually he got the upper hand here with his scramble, the Executor, getting sleep powder on me.
Yeah, but then your Dragonite kind of woke up and fondled my plans, you could say.
Yes, my plans were foiled. But then my plans were foiled because, oh crap, it's a defensive wall.
Yep.
So, at this point, I basically knew this thing would be packing Ice Beam. So I sent out Stormy to take the impacts.
But who knew?
But...
go, go, go. There we go.
At that point, I was like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, more or less to me, at that point, it was like having one member down, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah, just remember that moment there, folks. That.
Exactly.
But, you know.
Anyway. So, he got the Supersonic off, and I was really surprised considering that move's accuracy.
Yeah, at that point, I was just throwing stuff at you, because I knew this, Houdini here was the thing I had to take down, because it was essentially super effective against half my team, with the Psychic type and the Fighting type, and then there was the Shadow Ball, so it could have taken down my Scramble.
Yeah, it had Psychic, Ghost, and Electric type moves, so it really could have destroyed, but it was basically my MVP of the fight, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
And, like I mentioned before, your Executor was basically, my big problem. Your Executor and your Snorlax seem to be, giving me the most trouble.
They were definitely my all-stars.
Yeah, Executor mostly because of its moveset, Sleep Powder, Dream Eater combo. Yep. And, Snorlax because it's freaking Snorlax. It's a beast.
Yeah, he definitely is, and that's part of the reason why I picked him on my team, because I always liked Snorlax.
Yeah, Snorlax is pretty good. But anyway, to be honest, most of the battle was definitely a battle between the MVPs, Executor and, Alakazam.
Yeah, it was basically who was gonna fall first.
Yeah, who was gonna get the upper hand in this situation, because you were afraid of me and I was afraid of you.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of thing. Now this is a surprise. As soon as I saw this thing, I was like, I have a sneaky little move here.
Yeah, and see, I didn't predict... I totally forgot you had Shockwave, and, you know, that kind of screwed me over for that, especially with the 2 Combines that you had already set up.
Yeah. Oh wait, it was 2 Combines? I thought it was 1.
One or 2, I couldn't remember. But I was surprised that he actually stayed alive, though.
I was surprised he did that much. But then I sent out a Dugtrio here to do the finishing blow with Rock Slide, and I was really surprised that missed.
Me too. Like, how do you miss that? That's just it's sitting there.
Rock Slide, I wasn't surprised. Rock Slide has low accuracy, so I just dealt with it. Then I was gonna go for Slash just to, you know, finish it off with, you know, a good accuracy move. But hey, it's a defensive wall again.
But then you had the Rock Slide, and that hit that time.
Yeah, and that was super effective. It was basically the only thing I could do to this thing before going out.
Yeah, well, the Surf kind of made quick work of that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go down. In fact, I was actually surprised it took that much damage.
You know. And then back to the Houdini. Oh boy.
Yep. At this point, I was like, okay, we gotta get off Shockwave. But, nope, Protect.
Yeah.
I'll admit, I didn't see Protect coming.
Yeah, I tried keeping the moveset unique for all my team members.
Yeah. And then I guess I was trying to, take you out because I was thinking you'd go for Protect again, and odds are it wasn't gonna work. But hey, it's Executor again!
Yeah. And here, I over-predicted myself because throughout the battle, we kept switching. Anytime these two were in the battlefield, we'd switch out. And so I was predicting you were going to go for the Shadow Ball, but then I was predicting you were going to know I was going to go and switch, so I was going to do the Snorlax, but then I over-predicted and all that, and so I kept them out. But you went for the Shadow Ball, and there goes my Executor.
Yeah, basically what I did here is that I was like, okay, I can take... If it gets Sleep Powder off on me, it's like, oh well. But I think I'm faster, so let's test to see who's quicker here. Yeah. And, it was just basically a gamble. Because you were either going to do Sleep Powder or you were going to send out Snorlax, and yeah.
We saw the result of that.
Yeah, and I basically sacrificed Alakazam to get as much damage off as I could, and then sent out Ninetales to finish it off.
And then you just have to troll me with this Confuse Ray on my strongest physical attacker.
Yeah, but I kind of wish it would have worked a little bit better, but as you can see, it didn't.
Yeah.
As much as a troll my Ninetales is, it just didn't work this time.
It's like a glass jester.
Pretty much.
See, I didn't think it actually killed him right there. Oh, fainted. Sorry. But it turned out it did.
And then at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm working with the Dragonite with almost full HP. That's fine. I'm working with a paralyzed Blastoise and a frozen Raichu. They cannot come down to the frozen Raichu no matter what.
And of course, the Confuse Ray actually worked that time. So
yeah. So Summer will be remembered.
Yeah.
through that confusion.
Dino will be forgotten. Damn it, Dino. But then I decided to bring out my Rock League since he hadn't had any time to shine yet.
Yeah, and at this point, I actually completely forgot you had this thing. I forgot that you had this thing, and I completely forgot that I hadn't killed Cloyster. I thought all that was left was Charizard, and I was like, haha, I won this battle. And no, you haven't.
It was really hard to keep engaged with all that stuff, because this battle was just really fun. There was so much going on. Yes, there was a lot of switching, but there's still stuff going on constantly.
I still can't figure out what possessed me to use Hydro Pump that turn that I got paralyzed. I mean, it didn't matter, but still.
Oh. I was glad you brought out the Dragonite again, because it gave me a chance to use my Rock Slide.
Yeah, I completely forgot that A, this thing had Rock Slide, and B, Dragonite was even weak to Rock Slide. Something about dragons being weak to rock just doesn't compute. But then again, it's flying, so what can you do?
Exactly. That outrage just murdered me, though.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk a Fly. I knew Fly would take you out, but I had a feeling Outrage would do the job a bit better.
Yeah. And see, looking back, I definitely could have used a Protect.
Oh yeah, if you would have protected, you probably would have had, you would have taken out Dragonite right then and there.
Well, because, the turn after...
it would have gotten confused, and then Ice Beam.
That would have definitely changed the tone of the battle, but... Oh well, went from the last guy, Charizard there, and... kinda...
Yep, and at this point I was like, well, even if I do hit myself, it's not gonna matter, because I was gonna miss no matter what, and go down.
Yeah.
I had a feeling I was probably gonna go down, even if I wasn't at that low amount of health.
Well,
just because it is Charizard.
Yeah, possibly. I did the fight just to get out of the way, just in case. I was hoping that was gonna work, but...
And then it came down to the frozen Raichu.
That photo on the last turn, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I had this with 9 HP.
Yep, basically if Raichu had not thought out that turn, this battle would have been completely different. I would have lost, Solar would have won. No doubt about it.
Well, definitely a good battle nonetheless.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, alright, well thank you Solar for battling with me. It was definitely fun to use our teams one last time. Well, maybe not the last time, you never know.
Maybe, yeah, you never know. There might be some future events.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Some very, very green events, you never know.
Yeah, green event indeed.
Indeed. Hint. Go green. Anyway. So, Well, if you like this battle, please subscribe. Definitely be sure to click the link in the description because it brings you to Solar's channel as I shake the control, or shake the camera. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to SolarPrimal as well. He has some great Let's Plays, some awesome work, so.
Oh, why, thank you.
Right. No problem. Well, this is going to do it for this video, guys. So I will see you next time. And yeah, LeafGreen78.
And SolarPrimal.
Yeah. Signing out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I probably should have said and.
It's
Bye-bye.
alright. It's all good. Good times.